Welcome, wrestling fans, back to the Nation Network. Saturday morning, superstars of wrestling here from the World Wrestling Federation, and we're kicking things off with tag team action. This team very exciting. We saw them last week, Madison Square Garden. Made one heck of a first impression on me, the Killer Bees. Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm right there with you. Jumpin' Jim Brunzell, B. Brian Blair did a tremendous job at the Garden in their debut, and now they're making their Saturday morning debut as well. What a lineup we've got coming your way today, ladies and gentlemen. The television title will be on the line, and we have got a very special main event as we take a look at the Brooklyn Brawler heading down. Well, not only the Brawler, but his tag team partner from Madison Square Garden, where they pulled off the shocker. They defeated Demolition, shocking the world.
30 pounds.
Savage Noon and the Brooklyn Brawler teaming up. So technically, we've got two of the hottest tag teams going right now. Well, you could safely say that. We know the tag team division here is second to none. Nice clothesline to start things off. Flying back elbow. We got a big main event coming your way as well. Gorilla Monsoon one-on-one later tonight against the Olympic strongman Ken Patera. Well, the Olympics still may be behind us at this point in time, but it's fresh on the minds of every American. Ken Patera, whether you like him or not, did indeed represent this country in the Olympics. Well, they don't call him a strong man for nothing. Ken Patera, one of the all-time greats in weightlifting, now a member of the World Wrestling Federation. B. Brian Blair, look at this. Jumping Jim Brunzell intercepted by the referee. Blair sending the Brooklyn Brawler back into the ring.
That's a good tag.
It's going to be a tremendous main event, though. Gorilla Monsoon is a man among men. He is a very big individual. That name Gorilla doesn't come along by accident. No, he's got the size and strength of a gorilla. So Ken Patera, though, that's a good matchup because you're looking at a guy who knows all about power and strength and how to deal with it. How that'll translate to the world of professional wrestling yet to be seen. And look at the roll-up here. Nice reversal by B. Brian Blair with the shoulders down. And now Tavish reversing once again. Nice little back and forth. Oh, he just clipped the knee. Perhaps no, looked like he got him on the knee. I was thinking maybe the upper thigh. And now all of a sudden, look at this. The Brawler dropping him across the rope. He's sizing him up. Oh, and nobody home. He ducked it out. Nice move right there. Flying head scissor by B. Brian Blair, taking him down. You know, we said this at the Garden, and I'm going to say it again now. Where's Bobby Heenan? Is he with this guy or isn't he? Well, I'll say this right now. Whatever Heenan has done for the Brooklyn Brawler seems to be working, because to get a win over Demolition without your manager even in the corner. Here's to me, he's putting all of his eggs in one basket, that being the basket of Andre the Giant. Well, Andre the Giant, indeed, the eighth wonder of the world, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. And tonight, we will indeed hear from Hulk Hogan and find out when, where that title match will be taking place. Hogan, of course, earned another match against Andre for the World Championship by winning the Royal Rumble. Well, I know all the fans are ready for that. We are waiting to hear from Hogan at some point this evening. It is going to be big, monumental. It is going to be the match that everybody is going to want to tune into. How can you not? Look at this. Oh, wow, the power on display of Jim Brunzell. Lifting him up overhead. Not sure I was expecting to see something like that out of Brunzell. Went for that back elbow. Missed the timing on it, but now looking to retaliate nonetheless. Big clothesline, and down goes Tavish. Well, the Killer Bees right now are faring a little bit better than Demolition did.
That's a tag.
Another tag made by the Killer Bees, doing a tremendous job here of making the frequent tags, keeping the fresh man in. We know how important that is. The Brawler reaching over to Tavish Noon. Swing and a miss. And now Tavish sending him into the corner. Oh, he got caught. And another flying head scissor, this time on Tavish Noon, taking him down. Killer Bees are really showing that they are on the same page here tonight. They are showing the world that they aren't just a fly-by-night. They're a serious team to be taken seriously. Jumping Jim Brunzell. Got caught now. Tavish Noon raking the back. Tavish, generally speaking, is a wrestler's wrestler. There it goes. Look at that move by Brunzell to make sure he couldn't make the tag. And Tavish trying to take advantage of the same thing by going for the quick roll-up of the distracted Brunzell. And now choking him out on that top rope. Tavish with a shot right to the midsection, and now finally he will be able to make the tag. And I would dare say the Brawler is going to want to get a little bit of retribution. Oh, he walked right into that one. The Brawler in trouble. Brunzell, big right hand, and that one connecting. Here's the Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. They collide. Both men are trying to get some shots in here, and both men are hitting and missing depending on the timing. Nice Russian leg sweep right there, though, by Brunzell, who's back in control. Northern Light suplex. He's got the shoulders down. The save made by Tavish Noon. And now Brunzell has got them. Shoulders are down. There's one. There's two. He got him. No. Goes for it again. Well, the Brawler is fortunate right now to still be in this one. Caught him that time. Big clothesline sends him to the floor. Now the tag made. Here comes B. Brian Blair. Well, Blair wants him back up on his feet. The Brawler wants to get back up too, but he's just not able to. And now he's going to get some assistance. Blair with that Northern Light suplex. Shoulders are down. Well executed move right there. There's 2 and 3. The Killer Bees are victorious. Well done. Oh, hold on just a moment. The tag team champions are here. Valentine and Beefcake attacking from behind. What is this? Clearly they view them as a threat to the titles.
How can I get muscles like you guys? Wow, Mr. Wonderful!
You can start by getting in shape with the Hulkamania workout set.
Great!
It's got everything you need. Head and wristband, a jump rope for warming up, a hand gripper for power, dumbbells for strength, an exercise poster, and even Hulk's own workout tape.
The Hulkamania workout set. You from LJN.
Are you in shape yet?
Yeah!
Oh!
All right, wrestling fans, we are back, and wow, after what we just saw at the end of the opening contest here.
One fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 226 pounds, Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson now making his way down the aisle. The Dream Team attacking the Killer Bees after their match here tonight. Well, the Killer Bees are undefeated already here in the World Wrestling Federation, and you got to think Valentine Beefcake find out that, hey, these guys are beating some teams. A battle of the former Intercontinental Champions here tonight. We've got Pat Patterson, the original, going up against the most recent, Tito Santana. And this promises to be a tremendous matchup here. Part of Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling. Still to come, the television title to be defended by Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. He'll be going one-on-one against Tama of the Islanders. Then our big main event, don't forget, Gorilla Monsoon getting ready to go one-on-one with the Olympic strongman Kent Matera. This one starts out and early on. Patterson with a European uppercut that stuns Santana. Santana now with the rear waist lock cinched up. Patterson snapmares him over, and now the battle continues. Both of these men want another crack at the Intercontinental Championship, currently held by the Hitman Bret Hart. I dare say whoever wins this one would probably be in a better position to make that argument. When we talk about the Intercontinental Championship, let's talk about what happened at Madison Square Garden this week. Junkyard Dog comes away victorious over Bret the Hitman Hart, but does not walk away with the belt because there was a count-out victory. Big forearm shot right there by Pat Patterson. Indeed, it was a historic night at Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen. The World Wrestling Federation action will be going over the next several weeks to cities like Boston, Philadelphia, New Jersey. You'll want to make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible because they will sell out. Hottest ticket in town right now, no doubt about it, is the World Wrestling Federation. Santana now on the apron, waiting on Patterson to get up. Oh, he caught him with a slingshot shoulder block. Nice move right there by Santana. And Patterson resorting to the old tactics, unloading with a series of right hands. Drops the leg. Patterson's got him set up there. Nice neck breaker. Snapping the neck of Santana. Now Santana crawling over to the corner. I'm not at all surprised at what we're seeing out of Pat Patterson. I'm a little bit more surprised that we're not seeing more out of Santana. Well, Pat Patterson has dictated the tempo of this match from the opening bell. And right now, the senior is taking the junior on a bit of a lesson. However, that may all be changing now. Santana with an arm drag off the top rope to the middle of the ring. Taking down Pat Patterson. Patterson now finds himself on the apron, and here comes Santana. Sends him crashing to the floor. Action now taking place here on the floor. Santana going for that figure four leg lock, and he has it locked on him. Pat Patterson is in a lot of pain. He's able to turn it over to reverse it, and that's going to put all the pressure on Tito. He's going to have to let go of that move. Unbelievable action taking place here outside the ring. At some point in time, hopefully they'll get it back where it belongs, inside. Santana going to work on the arm of Pat Patterson. Santana going to heed the count of the referee to get in by the count of 6. Patterson may be having a little bit more trouble beating the count. He is hurt. Referee's count now reaching 8, and Patterson just starting to get back up. He's got 1 second to beat the count. He can't do it. Santana's going to get a count-out victory over Pat Patterson here on Saturday morning Superstars of Wrestling. Look at that shoulder block. Nicely done by Santana. Well, Tito early on was having the pace of the match dictated to him, but found a way to turn that all around, and that's exactly what happened here. Referees count beating Pat Patterson back in, and there's Tito Santana victorious. Once again, looking for another opportunity to get a hold of Bret the Hitman Hart and the Intercontinental Championship. Stay with us, fans. More action coming your way here on Saturday morning Superstars of Wrestling.
Come on, you guys. It's only a little. A hungry giant.
Hungry for a big honey taste.
Big taste, honeycomb, big taste.
Honeycomb big. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not small.
No, no, no. Honeycomb's got a big honey taste. Big, big crunch for a big, big bite. Honeycomb cereal. Part of this big, complete breakfast. Honeycomb's a big, big bite. Yeah!
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Wrestling Television Championship.
All right, fans, television championship on the line here. And the challenger from the islands. This is one half of the Islanders, Tama. Tama has shown, even in tag team wrestling, that he is absolutely phenomenal inside the squared circle. Well-trained. As you can see by looking at him, takes great care of his body. He is a top-performing athlete. I don't care what sport you want to talk about. He could probably do it and do it well. No surprise whatsoever, of course. For those that don't know, Tama is actually the cousin of Superfly Jimmy Snuka. So no big surprise there that it turns out that he can wrestle as well as he can. Will it be enough to defeat somebody like Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff? That's to be seen. Well, there is one thing I can say for sure he's got to be careful about, and that is to make sure that he does not get on the receiving end of that pile driver. Mr. Wonderful's got not just the most powerful move in the world with that pile driver, but the way he delivers it is unlike anyone else. And here comes your champion, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, accompanied to the ring by Rowdy Roddy Piper and Mr. I beg your pardon, Cowboy Bob Orton. Ace Bob Orton, the bodyguard. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the confidant, perhaps a manager. I don't know what his official title is when it comes to Mr. Wonderful. Rowdy Roddy Piper, not one short for words. I understand starting next week, Mr. Piper is going to have a talk segment here on Saturday mornings referred to as Piper's Pit. Piper's Pit? Yes, indeed. We'll be seeing Rowdy Roddy Piper in the pit. As we take a look at the television championship.
Introducing the challenger from the Pacific Islands, weighing in at 229 pounds, Tama. And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, the World Wrestling Television Champion, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Mr. Wonderful. The reigning champion right now. Will he still be when this one is all said and done? Time will tell. But one thing we know for sure, getting a win over Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is not going to be an easy thing to accomplish. The official holding the title up, and here we go. Tama looks like he is wound up and ready to go. Orndorff, cold, calculated. Look at Tama, comes out with some shots right off the bat. And now goes for a small package. This could be a big one. There's a 1 count, and Orndorff out the back door. Lands a big right hand there. I don't think Orndorff was expecting Tama to come out that quick, especially with a pinning combination. Mr. Wonderful now has him up and slams him to the mat. Orndorff reminding everybody about that pile driver. And again, that is a move. If he hits that move, the match is over. Rams the head of Tama into the turnbuckle. Has him up in the air now. What's he going to do? Drops him head first. And again, finds him with that turnbuckle. Atomic knee drop on him, and now, I'll tell you, Orndorff seems like he's not real happy about the way the match started, and now he's not just looking to beat him, he's looking to beat him up. Well, Orndorff definitely is put together, and that's not to say anything about Tama, who's also in really good physical condition, but Orndorff taking great pride in his physique, we know that. Has him perched up on the top rope. Now what has Orndorff gotten by? He's going to go for a superplex. It looks like he's got him. There it is. Taking a page out of the book of bodyguard Bob Orton, perhaps. Orndorff soaking in the crowd reaction right now. Look at that elbow pinpoint precision right to the back of the skull. And Piper's up there on the apron. What has he got going on? He's taking off the turnbuckle pad. Exposed turnbuckle. Oh, and he just found it. Roddy Piper is very happy with the way things are going in this match as well. I would imagine he would be. Should be noted, ladies and gentlemen, that Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff has waived the 10-minute time limit. The champion has the prerogative of setting a television time limit over the top rope, and to the floor he goes. And now, wait a moment. They're taking some liberties. Nice drop kick. The referee, once again, sending Cowboy Bob Orton to the locker room. Seems to be a weekly event around here. Tama normally would be in a tag team match with his tag team partner, Haku. However, this week he is solo. Haku is not even in the building, to my understanding. At this point, you got to be asking yourself, what in the world? Orndorff hasn't even attempted the pin. Looks like to me he's just trying to make a statement at the expense of Tama here. Belly to back suplex. Wow, that one got him, and it got him good. Going for the cover. There's a count of one. Oh, come on now. He could have had him, and he knows it. Orndorff just continues to taunt this young man who's just trying to have a match. Piper again. What in the referee? Let's do something about this, shall we? And Tama with a drop kick, and suddenly he's had enough. Can't hardly blame him, though, can you? Orndorff unloading on the young man here at ringside. Referee does not even see what's going on. There's a right hand to the head. What is he doing? Piper now distracting the official. Orndorff. Belly to back on top of the steel chair. Are you kidding me? Tama is done. See him clutching his head after that one. Damage has been done indeed. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, my goodness. He's going to need medical attention, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way he's getting up from that one. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is victorious. He is holding his neck. He's in great pain right now, and this could be something that puts him on the shelf. Well, we talk about how great the tag team division is here in the World Wrestling Federation. We may just have seen the end of one of them. Orndorff could have put this young man away much earlier on in the match, but wasn't satisfied with that. Look at this. Belly to back suplex right there. That was dangerous enough, dropping him on his neck the way he did. And there's Piper once again getting involved. Watch this. On the floor, on top of the steel chair, but that wasn't enough, no. Orndorff has him here and delivers the pile driver. Oh, that's too much, ladies and gentlemen. That is simply too much.
Wrestling and television champion, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Mr. Wonderful still the champion. At what cost, though? This is ridiculous. Fans will be back with more action in just a moment.
Every generation has its stars. Major Stars. Order today at collectmajor.com.
All right, fans, we are back here on Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling on the Nation Network. And we are getting ready for our main event. We are still waiting to hear from Hulk Hogan here today at some point in time regarding the much anticipated return match for the World Heavyweight Championship between he and Andre the Giant.
From Rochester, New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, Gorilla Man
As we take a look at the 300-plus pound, almost 400-pound Gorilla Monsoon. Now, Gorilla Monsoon is a beast of a man, no doubt about it. He's got a pretty great track record in the world of professional wrestling. No love for the Heenan family, I can tell you that right now. No, not at all. Gorilla Monsoon has made it clear that when it comes to the Heenan family, as far as he's concerned, he does not like or respect them very much at all. And he's got his hands tonight on a member in Ken Patera. This ought to be a tremendous main event, ladies and gentlemen. What an imposing individual he is. I'm glad I'm on his good side. I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. Well, indeed, I would agree with that wholeheartedly. And if you're Ken Patera, unfortunately, I think that ship has already sailed.
And his opponent from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 267 pounds, Ken Patera.
You see the look on the face of Ken Patera. Stone eyes just staring a hole through his opposition. Most people coming into a match against Gorilla Monsoon might show a sign of trepidation. You're not going to see that, though, with this man. Not at all. Well, the Olympic strongman Ken Patera is stepping into the ring right now. And you're right, he shows nothing but confidence. Part of me wonders if that's legitimate or if that is there for show. We all know there's a mental aspect to the game when it comes to professional wrestling. Well, I've got to believe anytime you're stepping in the ring with a true competitor, someone you know is capable of beating you, there's got to be a sense of fear. But if you can manage that and turn it to your advantage, then you've got a powerful weapon. Oh, he just gave a chop to Monsoon. And he does not look too pleased about that. Look at Monsoon, shoves him off. Back body drop and Gorilla going down. He got him again, and no effect. Gorilla Monsoon. Double chop to the throat, and there's a clothesline. The Gorilla's starting to stomp away now. Look at this. Patera can't do anything that works. The headbutt, and down goes Ken Patera. Monsoon throws him back down to the mat. Patera's offering no competition early on. We'll see how long that holds up. Another clothesline. Monsoon tip it. No, he will not go down. What in the world is happening here? Big John Studd. What is he doing here? Studd just hammering away on Gorilla Monsoon. Monsoon went for a chop and nobody was home, and John Studd just laid him back out. Monsoon trying to get a hold of Big John Studd. He's hightailed into the locker room. Oh, this thing is breaking down here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you this right now. Ken Patera may pay the price. He's up in the air. Monsoon has him. Oh, and he just dropped him on the apron. Almost sent him over the edge. Monsoon is in the ring. Just wiped out the referee. What is going on here? Well, I think Gorilla Monsoon is holding the referee accountable for the fact that he allowed the attack by Big John Studd to go, and there's been no bell sounded in this one. Into the turnbuckle, and Monsoon comes crashing in. Down across the chest now, and the referee getting back to his feet. And Monsoon takes him out again. What is happening? Monsoon has lost it right now. I've never seen him like this before. Patera unloading, has him up, all the power on top of the steel chair, and Ken Patera. He just missed the chair on that one, and the referee again is back up on his feet. Monsoon is fit to be tied. He's going after everybody. He's got the official. He's got Patera. We need security out here. Monsoon with that steel chair now. Down across the ribs of Ken Patera. This thing is breaking down. And again, the referee in trouble. Monsoon with a splash. Patera trying to fight his way back. Gorilla Monsoon has got Ken Patera, and he is in a world of trouble now. There's the elbow. Monsoon looked like he might have been going for that giant swing. He's going after the ankles of Ken Patera. We know he likes to do that. Back elbow strike, and that caught him. Boy, I've never seen Monsoon like this. He is absolutely out of his mind. Monsoon has him up, and somehow the referee allowing this match to take place. Monsoon, what's he doing off the table? And Patera reverses it. I can't believe this match is still continuing. The referee is allowing this to continue. Monsoon again attacking the official. Come on. I understand the frustration. Fans, this one is out of control right now. Patera continuing to try and take Monsoon off his feet, having very little success. And now look out, belly to back into an atomic knee drop. And that puts Gorilla on his back for the first time. Patera going up to the top rope. This could be a problem right here. Monsoon does not realize where Patera is right now. He's not fighting in his right mind, is Gorilla. Another tremendous headbutt right there. Ken Patera. How much more can either of these men take at this point in time? How much more can the official take at this point in time? Monsoon has him by the ankles. Here's a giant swing. Ken Patera's not going to be able to get out of this one. I'll tell you right now, this one is going to leave him as banged up as that chair in the middle of the ring. Referee's in position. There's a slow count. There's two. And Monsoon indeed gets the victory over Ken Patera. Fans, a lot of things taking place in this match that I cannot explain. Yeah, I've got to admit, it is very unbelievable the amount of things that were allowed to happen in this matchup and that the official just turned a blind eye to. And Monsoon decided he was going to make him pay the price, and that's exactly what he did. Look at this, Monsoon, 400 pounds down on the referee. Then they're battling right here on top of the broadcast table, inside the ring, outside the ring. Look at that chair. That was bent over the body of Ken Patera. Well, the one thing the replay is not showing was the fact that Big John Studd came down and got involved in this match. He did indeed. Gave Ken Patera a pretty good opportunity to get back into it. The referee finally putting an end to it. Well, we knew it was going to be a main event, but who could have predicted all of this? Gorilla Monsoon victorious. We'll be back, and I understand Hulk Hogan is here. We should be hearing from him when we return.
You gotta love new WWF figures with real wrestling action. Jake the Snake Roberts versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Yeah. DiBiase lands a $1 million punch. Match Hulk Hogan against the Macho King Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, my almost master finish Hogan guaranteed. Hogan slams him again. Match Andre the Giant against the Ultimate Warrior. Andre will squash the Ultimate Maniac. WWF figures so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring.
All right, fans, we are back. Hulk Hogan is here, and finally, we're going to find out when he is going to take on Andre the Giant for the World Championship.
Well, let me tell you something, all you stark raving Hulkamaniacs out there, right here in the crowd, and all of you out there watching on TV, brother. Everybody wants to know, man, Hulk Hogan, when you're gonna face that no good dirty giant one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship. I promised everybody that we were gonna find out right here, and we are right now. Andre the Giant, you've been running from me for months now, brother. You know you don't have what it takes to stop the forces, the power of Hulkamania. Because it's not about just stopping me, Hulk Hogan, brother. You gotta stop all these millions upon millions of Hulkamaniacs, and you can't do that, brother, because you may be a giant, but they are giant slayers. So you want to know what's next for Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant? Well, let me tell you, Andre, I thought long and hard about this, and I talked to all the people I need to talk to, brother. I talked to the promoters, I talked to the bosses, I talked to all my Hulkamaniacs, and we're all in agreement on one thing, brother. Andre the Giant has got to be stopped. And that's what's gonna happen. On March 31st, brother, in the greatest city of them all, New York City, in the Mecca of sports entertainment, man, Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be Hulk Hogan one-on-one against Andre the Giant for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship of the world, man. And we're gonna make sure there's a winner this time, brother. No running, no hiding, and no outside interference. And the best way I know to make that happen is to take the two greatest forces in the world, Hulkamania and Andre the Giant, and lock us up in a steel cage, brother. But this time around, there is no escape. This match can only end when one of us either gets pinned or submits. If either of us leaves the cage, they automatically lose, and brother, I'm not running. If you try to escape the cage, you will lose the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. I'll see you on March 31st, and I'll see you at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania? Oh my goodness! March 31st, Madison Square Garden. It's gonna take place. Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant. Don't you dare miss it.
You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it.